Alright, thanks for tuning in. Now, sizobe discussing on question 6 for this preliminary examination yase KZN abayibhala ngo 2022. So lana we have trigonometry, sikhuluma ngama trig expressions, sikhuluma nangama identities. So kwamele wazi ama double angles wakho, ama compound angles wakho, to simplify ama expressions as well as ama identities. Check out the description box for more content recordile. Now it's a three-part question. 6.1 is simplification, 6.2 simplification without using a calculator. 6.3 it's an identity as well as a general solution. Ngoba lana but if for which other values of alpha is the identity unidentified? Yes, this is a general solution as well. I'll explain further nangifika kuleyo question there. Now 6.1, I need to explain something la before ngiqala ukuyisimplify. 180 minus x minus 180, 360 plus 180 plus 90 minus akusima compound angles now. Yes, you can apply ama compound angle identities to simplify, but that's the long way around. The moment ubona 180, 360, 90, uyazi ukuthi this is a co-ratio or a co-function. We solve it as a co-function. 360, 180, 180, 180 are reduction formulas. You treat them as reduction formulas. Don't apply amaloganje, ama compound angles. Ne? Uzozithola usenkingeni kanjalo. Ne? Alright, again. Now we have to simplify 6.1. So this is equal to, I think, grab a black pen. So sino sine, right, I think I pinned in ibhale man. Sino sine 180 minus x, simthola on which quadrant konje? Cast, it's cast 180 minus simthola lana 180 plus simthola lana 360 minus simthola ku fourth quadrant, right? So sine 180 minus, it's in the second quadrant, and the second quadrant to sine unjani positive. So our answer la kuzoba sine x. Yes, yoba sine x. So this one is sine x, then siyala ku tan ke. Sizoza lana kubani ku tan. As for tan, we have to do this iqala. Komele sithi tan open bracket minus 180 degrees minus x vala bracket. So you need to start ngale angle ka 180, not the other way around. So we have to apply a sign change rule so that we change our signs while our values inside the bracket, so that 180 ahle aqale yena and the abe positive, then the x glandele yena, which is over negative. Then it turns this whole thing into a negative angle. Bese so we treat it as a negative angle. See, simplify before simplifying the reduction formula. Ne? Okay. Then siyaqhubeka. Cos 360 plus 360 plus imthola ngapha. 360 plus imthola ku first quadrant, and ku first quadrant everything is what? It's positive. So kuyoba u cos bani? Kuzoba u cos x divided by, then siyoba no sine squared. Sine squared 180 plus u negative u sine, right? So since because of the square, usine nangabe uphuma as negative because of the 180 plus, a negative number squared, or I think it's step by step so that you understand. Kube minus sine x open bracket kube squared outside, right? It's negative sign because 180 plus imthola ku third quadrant, plus sino sine squared 90 degrees minus, this is a co-function. What's the co-function ka sine? cos squared x. Yes, cos squared x. 90 degrees minus imthola la as a co-function simthola ku first quadrant equal to, siyaqhubeka asiqedanga ngo-tan. U-tan it's negative it's negative tan, it's tan negative 180 minus 180 minus imthola kuphi. Alright, tingeze so sine tan as a negative angle, tan negative angle, tan negative angle, sine negative angle, sine negative angle, cos negative angle. This is equal to negative tan x. This is equal to negative sine x. This is equal to positive cos x. Negative angles iba negative for tan, ibe negative for sine, but ibe positive for bani, for cos. So like about negative bani, tan 180 minus x, about negative tan 180 minus x times cos x, everything divided by negative sine x squared, it's positive sine squared x plus cos squared x. This is equal to, this is an identity, sine squared plus cos squared, it's 1. So like about sine x multiplied by 180 minus imthola ku second quadrant, and ku second quadrant uthana njani negative. Sine is the only positive one, so a negative times the negative produced by this reduction formula is a positive. So go about positive tan x la multiplied by cos x divided by 1 equal to, then see the identity la ubani utan, we have to convert this to sine x over cos x multiplied by cos x. When I cancel awena kusalu sine, so sine times sine is sine squared x. Now answer yethu ke la igcineni. Siya ku 6.2 ke now. We are going to 6.2. 6.2, without using a calculator, determine the value of. So we are simplifying. So cos 330 degrees. Okay, cos 360 degrees. 330 degrees. Closer to 1. Between 180 no 360. Of course, so sebenzisa reduction kabani ka 360 ngoba 330 is closer to 360. So kuyoba cos 360 minus 30 degrees. 360 minus 30 nginikeza 330. So ubhala lo 330 as a reduction formula like this. Uyibhala in such a way that usebenzisa ilo kanje. What is this? A special angle, ne? Usebenzisa special angle to either subtract or add la 180 angisho. So 360 minus a special angle nginikeza ubani? This guy. 330 multiplied by 10 150 closer to bani 180. So kuyoba ubani yeah, 30 degrees nala kuyoba 150 plus 30 degrees 180 minus 180 minus 30 degrees close bracket, then go about multiplied by sine 12 degrees. Let's see the whole idea of using our reduction formulas is just to reduce our obtuse number reflex angles reduce our obtuse number reflex angles to acute angles. So sin acute angle la ubani with 12 degrees, And at the 12 degrees, pay attention, the 12 degrees, it's not a special angle, so something must be done ngalo sine 12 degrees. Sizodila nayo manje. Then sithi tan 675. Alright, asibone 360 plus, alright, okay, cabanga ukuthi uhlakaniphile wena, minus 360 315. Alright, if ever i-angle yakho iba more than 360, ne, zama ukwenza so. If ever iba more than 360, more than 520 nakhona yenza so. It is 675, we reduce it by 360. It has gone past the revolution, so subtract the revolution. Then we have buya city cos 258. Cos 258. 258 to closer to 360. 360 minus 258. 360 minus 258. What about 180? 258. Oh yeah. 258 to closer to 180. So sizothi la. This one. Okay. Alright. 258. Alright again. Let me teach something kancane la. We have ama co-ratios ayingaki. 90 minus sibuye sibe no 90 plus. Did you know ukuthi 270 now is also a co-function? No. Yebo? Naila. Back. Cos 257. It's ungahamba ngale ka 90 degrees. Wenze so uthi cos but first uzodinga ukuthi alright. Slow down. Bheka ke la. This whether ngiy reducer, whether ngiy okay, if ever ngizama ukureduce lo 258 lo, ne? Angeke ngizoyi reducer, but I won't have a special angle like these ones, abu 330, 150, 675 izophuma special angle la. But la special angle angeke iphume la, ne? It has something to do ngalo sine 12. Our target la is to cancel out lo sine 12 lo, ne? Lo sine 12 komela phume ngoba 12 degrees is not a special angle, ne? So if ubona something like that, uthola an acute angle which is not a special angle, hlalwazi ukuthi ngaphansi there will be something is cancel out leyo lokai trig ratio with a non-special angle, ne? So mina I will apply this one. It's only 270, which by the way 270 it's also a special, I mean it's a co-function. This 270 minus no 270 plus, these are special angles now. I mean I'm a co-functions now, ne? I ngazi ukuthi abanye bajwayele these ones, ne? And then now I usually teach 90 minus no 90 plus. The timing safunda, they also showed us this one, 270 minus no 270 plus, ne? These are also co-functions. They also work now. 270 minus 12 degrees inginikeza lo 258. Let's be sure. 270 minus 12 degrees 258. Alright, now we can simplify. 360 minus kuba cos 30 degrees times 180 minus kuba negative tan 30 degrees times sine 12 degrees. right? Then siba no bandla, siba no 315 tan 315 multiplied by, remember this, the thing is not a reduction formula, but it's just a way you look at you reduce this big angle, yabo, this huge angle. So ngiyayisubtracta ngolo kanje ngo 360 ngoba it has gone past the revolution. So 375 minus 360 nginikeza 315, ne? Then uma iso ke you can apply co-ratio ke, co-ratio reduction formula, I mean. Then cos 270 minus 12 degrees. 270 minus, it's a co-function. What's the co-function ka cos? Sine. Sine 12 degrees. Nango ke. Hamba. Ziyakhanselana leza. Ne? Then siyabuya ke manje. Sithi alright. Okay, asingaconvert icala. Let's simplify this guy masinyana. Lentwana le. Kuyoba cos 30 degrees multiplied by minus tan 30 degrees. As reduce this guy, about 45 la. So about 360 minus 45 degrees in equals to 350. Let us check. 360 minus 45 equal to 359. Right. So what is the cos 30 degrees usinikeza ngaki? Cos 30 nangabe ukhohliwe ama triangles wakho, it's square root 3 over 2 multiplied by negative tan 30, again it's square root 3 over 3 divided by this one, it's tan 360 minus, it's what? 360 minus uban tan, okay, 360 minus 45 sithola kuphi? Fourth quadrant, and the fourth quadrant this guy unjani negative, so kuyoba negative tan 45 degrees la, right? Tan 45 degrees is equal to, so kuba negative 1, right? So kuba negative 1 la. So square root 3 over 2 multiplied by negative square root 3 over 3 divided by minus 1. So sneakers are positive. Then this times that, it's 3, 2 times 3, that's 6. So it's 3 over 6. 3 over 6 divided by negative 1. Okay. 3 over 6 divided by lo 1. Sithola ngaki? Sithola 3 over 6. So 3 over 6 divided 3 over 6, 3 divided by 6, it's 1 over 2. Distracted kancane la man. Asibuyele la. Okay. Cast. Right, 270 minus imthola la. 270 degrees minus imthola la. And this, it should be negative la. So lana is negative, and then if lana is negative, it means la yoba positive la. So lana it's positive, negative. Yeah, it makes sense again, man. It makes sense. Ngoba before ngizoyisolve this thing, 9 ngiyenzile ngithi cos 330 ngathi times tan 150 degrees ngathi multiplied by sine 12 degrees vala bracket ngathi tan 675 vala bracket multiplied by cos 258 vala bracket minus, yabona. So nayiphuma positive, I was like, no man, something is not right la. It's because of this ngikhohle ukufakile guy or consider the sign for this 270 minus 12 degrees. Yes, all right again. 6.3 siyalapha ku identity ke manje 6.3. Alright, prove the identity ku 6.3.1. Okay, lana it's obvious. Komele sithathe the left hand side and simplify. Sine double angle, ngapha there's nothing to simplify. Yabona? So let's take the left hand side. The left hand side is equal to cos alpha plus cos 2 alpha divided by sine 2 alpha minus sine alpha equal to, alright, again. For the cos 2 alpha, see now how many identities konje? 3. For this sine 2 alpha, we only have one identity. How do you decide within your 7 sum which identity together? How do you decide within your 7 sum which identity? Ne? So okay. If there was a 1 la, ne? If lo cos alpha begu 1, boyasebenzisa an identity out of the 3 such that now isebenzisa it can cancel out lo 1 lo, ne? If it was a squared, if it was a cos squared, then you might consider using the 180 cos squared alpha minus sine squared alpha, this identity for cos. But lana we have cos alpha not squared, ne? Not squared. So sizosebenzisa this one. 82 cos squared alpha minus 1. So that's even a trinomial langaphezulu, a factorize guy. So over this one value back u1 komele change na kanjani kuba cos alpha minus sine alpha. Then we have a common factor, right? Common factor. Then lapha ke phezulu, this is a trinomial. Komele si factorize this one. Squared alpha plus cos alpha minus 1 divided by, skip a common factor lana, which is sine alpha open bracket xalalu 2 cos alpha minus 1 equal to. So this trinomial la ku numerator kufana nokuthi iso 2x plus x minus 1. So in other words, I'm representing cos alpha as ubani as x squared la. If you were to factorize this trinomial, boyuthi 2x x kube 1 la, right, plus 1, then kube ubani minus 1. Asicheke ukuthi middle term iyaphuma na, 2x times 1 ngithola 2x minus 1 times x ngithola minus x. Uma ucombine the 2 uthola ubani x. So these are the factors for this trinomial. Yabona? So kwamele uyi-arrange kanje. So 2 cos alpha minus 1, then kube cos alpha plus a 1 divided by sine alpha 2 cos alpha minus 1. So na enye advice engakupha yona, if ever awukhona ukuyi-factorize lama trinomial la, ne, cala la ngaphansi. If ever mhlambe if this denominator beyiphezulu, then numerator beyingaphansi, na ucala nge-numerator yabo ukuthi oh nangiyo-factorize must kuyophuma le bracket le. So this trinomial na komele ngi-factorize, kwamele one of the factors kwamele kube ile bracket le, uyabona? Or I think I explain using this example le, ngithi if ever ukhona ukufactorize le trinomial le, i-value ibhale uyiyekele bese uza la ku denominator ufactorize la ngaphansi. Now uqeda ukufactorize uyabo ukuthi okay kuphuma this bracket normally, and it happens all the time, almost all the time. Now uqeda ukufactorize, something must cancel out, ne? So if ngifactorizile ngasala nale bracket leli. It means that now you factorize le trinomial, one of the brackets must be this 2 cos alpha minus 1. Nali la ziyakhanselana, kusala u cos alpha plus 1 divided by sine alpha, which is equal to the right hand side. Now you answer it to get, guys. Now you answer it. Sesiyiprovile ke identity yethu. Yes. 6.3.2 bathi prove, for which values of alpha is the identity unidentified, undefined. Now tata a number we divide by 0, you get to undefined, ne? So lama denominators lawa, they shouldn't be equal to bani to 0, ne? They shouldn't be equal to 0. Azoba undefined if sine 2 alpha minus sine alpha are equal to bani 0, or sine alpha are equal to bani 0. Yes. So lana ke sizothatha this one. So this one. See, simplify la ngaphansi. This one already say simplified. We have to simplify that one. So siyakumbula, that was a late double angle. So nangi expander ngathola this. Bese ngathi nangiceda ukuyi-expanda ngakhipha i-common factor of sine alpha, yosala u-cos alpha minus 1 equal to 0. Then sengina 2 yama-answers la. Sine alpha nangu la nginayo, so uphinde uyaphuma futhi nangu sine alpha la equal to 0, or 2 cos alpha minus 1 equal to bani 0. Right, equal to 0. Therefore, what do I do? Simplify this side. So le ungasawari ngayo le ngoba nayo iphinde yaphuma futhi la, ne? So kuba u cos alpha equal to 1 over 2. Then we simplify lana. Reference angle yethu is equal to the arctan, the second function galo kanje. So it is shift cos 0,5 sithola ubani 60 degrees. 60 degrees. Yes, 60 degrees. 60 degrees. Then you go apply positive corner cos its first quadrant nobani the fourth quadrant. So alpha is over equal to 60 degrees plus k. What is this one? Period. It's 360 degrees, where k is element of integers. Remember, where k is element of integers. This was for the first quad, then for the second quad. For the fourth quad. Where 360 minus 60, 360 minus 60, total 300 plus k multiplied by 360, where k element of integers. Now, then as for this one again, sine 0 degrees, shift sine 0 degrees, it's 0 degrees. So your result is 0 degrees plus k 360, k element of integers alpha, right? So anyway, this one angisiboni isidingo sayo, ne? Angisiboni, but ungayibhala nayo, ungayicalculator nayo. But noma ungayishiya khona la and la, usazoba right nakhona, ne? Usazoba right. But anyway, wapale wonke. So this is the final question la ku question 6. I hope we enjoyile. I hope uthole some value. Please ungakhohlwa ukulike, ukushare nokusubscribe. There's also links for other questions in the description box, as well as a link to another YouTube channel where we create my lessons. So for now guys, asibonani on the next video. Bye bye.